Today we're going to be checking out a couple really protective watch band cases by Supcase and I-Blason for the brand new Galaxy Watch Ultra. And the good thing about these are it's a watch band and a case all in one, so you don't have to get the bumper cover that goes over the watch and then get the band separate. These are both all in ones. So we're going to see how they fit and feel on the watch, and by the end of this video, you'll know which one of these cases are right for you. And if you want to pick one up, I will be putting product links in the video description. So on the left, we have the Supcase UB Pro, and on the right, we have the I-Blason Armorbox. So first, let's check out the Supcase UB Pro. Pretty nice. So as you can see, this watch band is super rugged, and the nice thing is it comes with two tempered glass screen protectors. So before we put the watch in the band, I'm going to install the screen protector. So the first thing we need to do is to clean off our screen with our alcohol wipe, then dry it off. Then take your screen protector, making sure that this little number 1 is on the underside of the glass. We're just going to peel that off. And then just place this over the screen on your watch. And as you can see, it should start to adhere to your watch face immediately. You can just wipe out any bubbles if you see any. And we're all done. And it does look like I got like a little bubble or some dust in the bottom or side corner here, but for the most part, it looks pretty nice, and it sits flush pretty much with that ring around the front of the watch. So now your screen is protected. Let's kind of turn it on here, and as you can see, it is nice and clear. Let's check out our touch. Touch seems to be working just fine. So it does not seem to have any effect on the touch of the screen. All right, so before we put the watch inside the band, let's take a look at the band itself. So as you can see, it is pretty rugged and industrial looking. It is made of all kind of like a TPU rubbery type material. This is very hard on the top here. The band itself does have like a carbon fiber inlay, and it does have a double tongue buckle for some extra security on your wrist. It is also made of all metal. Looks really nice. These bands here are affixed to the side of the case, so they don't rotate or move. It's kind of all just one piece. So let's press our watch inside the case here. So what I'd probably do is put the buttons in first, kind of like this. You can see the little cutouts. So we'll push that in just like that, and then push in the other side, and you're all set. Has a nice strong hold on the watch itself. You don't have to worry about it falling out because it is held in place with all these rubber pieces all the way around the edge there. And this also does work with wireless charging as well. So you don't have to take the watch off or out of the case to wirelessly charge it. There you go. I had to turn on my power bank really quick to make it charge, but as you can see, it does wirelessly charge right through this case. Yeah, it works fine. And there you go. That's what it looks like inside the watch band. We do have some cutouts to access the buttons on the side. We have our action button on the side here. That's very easy to press. And you can still use the touch scrolling from around the side of the watch as well. And we also have some cutouts for our mic and our speaker on the other side. You can also see how much of a raised edge we get around the front of the phone or the watch. And we also do have that tempered glass in here for some extra protection too. Let's put it on our wrist. So it fits really well on your wrist. It does add a little bit more bulk to the watch itself, but again, you are getting some really good protection all the way around. It does feel pretty comfortable. Nothing's pinching or pulling the hair on my wrist. You can see it does make the watch a little bit thicker on the side there, but you can still very easily access those buttons from the side. Yeah, buttons are nice and clicky, very easily accessible, no issues there. Very cool watch band case. And then if you want to take it out of the case, all you simply need to do is just do it in reverse and just press out the side that does not have the buttons, and your watch comes right out. So now let's take a look at the I-Blason Armorbox case. So again, this case does come with 2 tempered glass screen protectors. So here is the watch band itself. Very rugged looking. We got carbon fiber inlays on the band. Now this is not a double-tongued buckle like the Supcase was. It's just a single buckle, but it is also made of metal. So the same thing goes for this one. The way you want to put your watch in, I would put the buttons in first and then just kind of press down on the other side, and your watch goes right into place. As you can see, you also don't have to worry about your watch coming out of this band either, because again, it is held in place with these little rubber tabs on each side, and the whole bottom is open, so you can still use it with wireless charging as well. So on the sides here, it's got the cutouts for our buttons with that carbon fiber inlay. And we also have that action button on the side, very easy to press as well. Very easy to press those buttons. And on the other side, you have our cutouts for the speaker and the microphone. Put this on our wrist. This one feels pretty comfortable as well. Nothing's pinching, grabbing my hair on my wrist. As you can see, it does add some considerable bulk to the watch, but again, you are getting the most protection you can. And we also do have that tempered glass on the front of the phone too, and you can see how much of a raised edge we get around the front of this case. Looks pretty nice. Again, you can very easily press those buttons in on the side. Very clicky, no issues there. And as you can see, touch is working fine as well. Pretty nice case. The watch band is also really thick, so you don't have to worry about it breaking. And this buckle itself is also super thick too, so you don't have to worry about that just snapping off or breaking at all. It is not cheap. Both are very solid. Now these are both really nice cases for the Galaxy Watch Ultra. But it seems like the Supcase UB Pro does add a little bit more of a raised edge around the front of the watch face, and it seems like it's got more protection in the corners as well. The Armorbox also does add some pretty good protection, but it doesn't seem like it has much of a raised edge, and the corners aren't as beefy. So I think if you want the most protection, not regarding the thickness that it adds to the watch, I would probably go with the UB Pro. But if you want a little bit more slimmer option, I would go with the I-Blason Armorbox. I think for me, my favorite definitely has to be the UB Pro case. But what do you guys think? Which one of these cases was your favorite and why? Let me know in the comments below. And again, if you guys want to pick either one of these up, I will be putting product links in the video description. And if you guys enjoyed the video, it would really help out the channel if you gave me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.